Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be sorting out this toilet and fitting an isolation valve. So first of all, I've got to turn the water off. But before that, I've turned the central heating off on the boiler just by reducing the thermostat. So if I turn this completely off, that's the main stopcock in the most convenient place ever, in there. And to get to that, I've had to bust a hole through the wall and build a bit of a lid for it. So here we are. This is what we're going to be doing today. Take all this off, the water's off, slice this down, just put a flexi pipe on, an ISO valve just in here. These are the tools which I've got. I've picked this up, which is actually the wrong one because that connects onto a pipe. I should have got it so it just screws straight on top of the isolation valve. The isolation valve I've got, it's not a full bore, so the water flow will be restricted, but it's not really that much of an issue. It's just going into that cistern. If it was going to a tap, you'd have to get a full bore. I'll try and get this into position where you can see, and I'll just turn the tap on just to get the water out, or as much as possible. So yeah, I've just turned that tap on. That's all going. What I'll do, I'll go and turn the kitchen tap on, just to let the air and the water just to move around. That's the kitchen tap open as well. I'll get ready with this wet back. As soon as I take this off, the water will start gushing out everywhere. Slide that in there. There we go. As soon as I take this cap off, this is what the wet back's for. That's that. So the wet back I've got is just some screw fix Titan. I think it's a 40 litre. Works quite well. Put you back there. It's quite tricky, all this filming. So we know that's all clear of water. We'll get this off. This is actually looks cross-threaded onto this plastic pipe. And we'll just attach this flexi hose straight on. Oh, it's actually covered in PTFE tape, which is, you shouldn't really put PTFE tape on the outside of the olive either. So I don't know if you can see that. That is not the right way to put PTFE tape on. If you were to put PTFE tape on, you actually put it onto the threads themselves. And this is just still dripping a bit, but I won't worry about that. It's just a tiled floor. And this is what I got. Picked it up from B&Q, and it's too big, which means I need to go and get a different one. Alright, so I'm at B&Q. The trouble with these is, the one I've picked up, you can't physically see what the bloody end is on the top. So this one's actually got an ISO valve built in. £3.19. Let's give that a whirl. I've been down to B&Q, managed to pick this up. The problem with these, the bottom is open so you can see them. The top, you can't see through, you can't even see. I just misread it. So this one is too big. What I'm saying that I haven't opened this one yet, so yeah, this is more like it. So that end, so that's going to screw onto there. It's actually got a built-in ISO valve, so that will go onto there. It's got the olive with it too. I've turned the water off again, but turn the tap on. Get rid of that, and I'm going to have to wet back again into that. It's a funny looking olive, look. We'll work with what we've got. Get this ready. Well, don't want to lose that end cap or stop cap, so what we'll do, give this a good clean. Get that screwed on. The old one actually looked cross-threaded. That's no good. Let's try and get that so it's actually facing us. Yeah, this ISO valve at the bottom doesn't actually rotate, so we'll get that nipped up first. That's it, not too tight. Pop that on there. I've got quite a bit of play on there. Put that in a bit. So we'll get our 15mm cutter. Just pop it on. He says. There we go. Just give that a few spins. I mean, all this pipe work is coming out completely. It's just, I don't want it leaking and going down into the foundations and then up through the walls into the plaster and so on and so on. So let's get that. Let's get a bit there. Sandpaper. Rub, clean up. That's nice. Pop that on. The olive on. Pop that on. And that should go on. So that's where I get the grips. Hold on to the valve. That's nice. You don't want to. don't want to over tighten that olive, nor do you want to under tighten it. That's that. So what I'll do now, I'll get my wife, I'll go and turn the water on and see if it leaks. Alright babe, I just need you to get an eyeball on this for us. See down here?
Nice.
When I turn the water on, you don't know water coming out there.
Okay.
Just shout me if it does, yeah?
Yeah.
It's still filming.
Okay. Oh dear. Bloody hell, that sounds loud. No, I can't see any.
Ah, the toilet's filling up.
Yeah, there we go. Oh my god.
That's the water back on.
What is that coming out?
The system's filling up. Always check the rag. So the pipe will feel cold. The manky system, that's filling up. So we'll wait for that just to stop and then give another top up. It's always better with blue rag, as you can actually see. No leaks out of that as yet. So that's filled up, so all the water pressure will be pushing on that now. Oh, there we have got some water. I'll just nip that up a bit more. Sorry about all the background noises. My family's in the... Dry the pipe. Yeah, it's weeping, that is. So what I'm going to do is just, I'll give it another little nip. See how that goes. The trick is not too tight, not too loose. Ah, that's leaking now. That one's dry. This one at the top's now leaking. So I'll just give that another nip. This is plastic, I'm always a bit wary of plastic stuff. about another half a turn. Dry that off. I'll give that 10 minutes and see what happens. Yeah, from all that water what you saw me sucking up out the pipes, it's not even that much. I mean, even if all that just fell onto the floor, it's not a massive disaster. What's that? 5 or 6 cupfuls, that was it. So it's been 10 minutes. Let's have a look back through in here. Yeah, that's fine. There's no drips. Oh, might be something actually. I'll keep an eye on that. That one's. I think it's just condensation because it's so cold. I think it is just condensation. But I'll check up on that later on. Yeah, simple as that. I've just given it another 20 minutes just to make sure. Yeah, my hands are bone dry. Rub it all the way around. See nothing now, but there was a bit of condensation, but it was weeping ever so slightly just in there. But I've just given it another quick nip just with the grips and the adjustable, and then again up here, really bone dry. Yeah, nice little job. I'll see you on the next video.